Practice of English grammar in use. Unit 3, present continuous and present simple. Lecture 3. Present continuous. We use the continuous for temporary situations, things that continue for short time. For example, I'm living with some friends until I find a place of my own. So this is present continuous. We are talking about temporary situation because currently I am living with some friends until I find a place of my own. Whenever I will get my own place, I'll quit, I'll shift. So right now I am living with some friends. Grammatically I is the subject, so we add am is the auxiliary verb and we add ing with the live main verb, living. We use the simple for permanent situation, things that continue for a long time. Example is, my parents live in London. My parents live in London. It's a permanent situation. They have lived there all their lives. For whole lives they are staying there. So my parents live in London. It's a permanent situation. When it is permanent, my parents is plural. So we use the present form of verb live in London. They live in London. My parents is equal to they. Present continuous. I'm always doing something. I do it too often or more often than normal. So I have lost my keys again. I'm always losing them. I have lost my keys again. I have lost my keys again. I am always losing them. So whenever we are adding always and then add ing with the verb, so it's present continuous. I am always losing them. I lose them too often or more often than normal. I do it too often or more often than normal. If any works which I do too often or more often than normal, this is present continuous. I am always losing them. I have lost my keys again. I am always losing them. And present simple, I always do something. I do it every time. I do it every time. I always go to work by car. I always go to work by car. So it is present simple. Always, if we add ing with the verb and then before always, we put always before the verb. So this is present continuous. I am always doing and I always do. I always do is the present simple. I am always doing is present continuous. Paul is never satisfied. Paul is never satisfied. This is present simple, but Paul is never satisfied. He is always complaining. He is always complaining. This is present continuous. He is always complaining. Present continuous. Always and verb and ing. You are always looking at your phone. You are always looking at your phone. Every time you are looking at your phone. So this is present continuous. Don't you have anything else to do? Don't you have anything else to do?